Hi everyone, Sandra here, Homesteading Ways. Welcome to Tasty Tuesdays. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell button so you get all of our new videos as soon as they come out. Today's dish is going to be Sopapilla Cheesecake bars. And they are so good. I can't begin to tell you guys how good they are. But the one fabulous thing about them is that even though they are really good, they don't take a lot of time to prepare, nor do you need a lot of different ingredients. Super simple. You're going to love this. And I can almost guarantee if you take these to a party, a potluck, or some sort of family gathering, you're not going to be bringing home leftovers. I will almost guarantee that. I mean, there might be some off chance that you show up and you're the only one at the party. I doubt it, but anyhow, let's just get started, okay? Alrighty, go ahead and get your oven preheated at 350, and then this is what we're going to do. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take an entire package of Pillsbury crescent rolls, the nice little kind of like croissant rolls we all bake. You're going to unfold it into its original whole rectangular shape and put it in the bottom of a 9 by 13. And when you do that, make sure you squish together here all those perforations. You don't want to see any triangles. You want all the holes squished together so that there are no openings, and then it should look like that. So we're going to put that aside here for now. And then in this here is 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, and I really soften those up. And to that we are going to add a cup of sugar. And we're just going to blend it together so it's soft and smooth here. Whoops. Okay, and now we're going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm just eyeballing it here. That should be good enough. Just mixing that in so that it's all throughout. Okay, that looks good. So, on to the next step. We're going to spread this on top of that dough. You want to be too rough about it, so just try and get it spread out a little bit as you're putting it in, because you don't want to tug on the dough too much if you can help it. Jeez Louise. A spoon over here. Let's just scrape that off. Not almost all of it. There we go. So now we're just going to spread it as evenly as we can. You can go all the way into the corners if you can reach it there. So yeah, this is why you want your cream cheese really softened up, so it's easy to spread like this. Easy to mix with the sugar and easy to spread in your pan here. That's looking pretty good. Let's get it over there a little bit more. Okay, on to our next step. Okay, now we're going to take another can of the crescent rolls and get it out of the can. Now this is done best, I feel, on parchment paper, but I don't have any. So I'm just using one of these like plastic cutting board things. And we're going to do the same thing as we did on the first one. And that is making sure to close up those holes. So I'm just like pinching it together here. We need it to be about the same length and everything. So I'm trying to straighten it out here, but you really can't tell really well until you have it in your pan there. So that's what we're doing here. You don't want any holes. And if you gotta, like some parts of this dough are thicker than others, so just move it over with your fingers like that. These are stubborn down here. I can't wait to eat this. I'm gonna have a good sized piece myself. But this is a kind of big pan, I feel, so probably want to invite some friends over or something if you're not going to a party. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that for now. I can fix it a little bit more if I need to, which I think I will. It seems thicker on this end than this end down here. I'm going to pull that pan back over here. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip it and try and set it on top there and like peel it off. Well, it's pretty good. It's a little off center and it's longer than I need it to be. So we're going to spread this. See, I got some holes here now, so I'm going to have to fix that a little bit. Go ahead and pinch them, you know, like this, if that's what you need to do to get those perforations closed up. Got a lot of dough here in the corner. I'm going to just pull a piece of that off. I mean, you don't have to be picky about it, kind of like how I am right now. But don't sweat it. It's an easy recipe and it's forgiving. So, okay, that looks good. So let's get on to our next step. So in this cup, I have a half a cup of butter, which is 1 stick, melted. And we're going to pour it all over the top. Now you know why you wanted those holes closed up. Just spread it out all over as much as you can. Have you ever had the Mexican sopapillas? Oh my goodness, they are so delish. And here we go. In here is a little over 1/4 cup of sugar mixed with about a tablespoon of cinnamon. Go ahead and play with that if you want. You can do anywhere from 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of sugar, and you can even add more cinnamon or less if you like, you know, depending on your family's taste. But you're just going to sprinkle it all over. Use it all up. Make sure to get in those corners. This is a lot, isn't it? Okay. Now we're going to put it in the oven for 30 minutes. Okay, it is out of the oven and that's what it looks like. Now typically sopapillas are eaten warm and then they drizzle honey over them. we're going to let this cool down for about 30 minutes here on the counter, and then we're going to cut into them. We don't need honey because there's plenty of sugar in there. And cutting into them after they've been sitting about 30 minutes, they might be a little bit messy to cut like that, but they will taste fabulous. They do need to be stored in the refrigerator though. So once you have them stored in the fridge, when you pull the pan back out again, you can reheat the whole pan of bars if you like in a low heat oven, or you can just cut piece by piece and put them a few seconds in the microwave if you want to eat them warm, and they do taste best warm, but they're not so bad cold either. But as soon as I cut into them, I will get back to you. Okay, you guys, here's the moment of truth. Can you see that? Oh, your kitchen's gonna smell so good. Mmm. So creamy and delicious. You guys, this is kind of light and fluffy and a little bit crispy, but then you got that really creamy cream cheese sweet goodness. It's really good. You guys need to try it. It's super simple. Go ahead and do it. You'll love it. Thumbs up the video if you liked the video. I appreciate that. And again, subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. It was nice talking to you, and you take care.